Going to go ahead and start us off with the movement prep. First, we're going to go into our lunge with rotation, where we're staying nice and tall and rotating over that front leg. From there, we're going to go into our linear march, where we're thinking good arm and leg action as we go through, to pulling our toes up towards our shin for 10 yards. Next, we'll go into our skip variation, where we're going to have both feet hitting the ground at the same time. From there, we're going to start working into our plyos. First thing we're going to do is go 10 yards worth of pogos. We're working on ground reaction time. Next, we'll have our 3-point march. We're going to go hands on hips, staying nice and tall as he switches his feet and stabilizes after 3 touches on the ground. And then that final plyo move that we're going to do is a single leg broad jump, where we're taking off on 1 foot and landing on 2. All right, guys, for our plyos on day 4, week 1, we are going to start with our pogo. So Brett's going hands on the hips, nice and stiff. You can see his knees are bending a little bit as he hits. We're really working on tissue stiffness. Move number 2, what we're going to go into is a 3-point march. We're going a little bit more rapid than we would if we're just doing our marches and skips, but we're really emphasizing that stability after 3 points of contact. And then finally, that last move, which we will be doing, is our single leg broad jump, where we are taking off on 1 and landing on 2. In strength block number 1, we're going to be starting with our single leg deadlifts, where we're hinging, pushing that heel back towards the wall behind us. Moving on to move number 2, we are going to go into Renegade Rows. Now, if you don't have weights at home, some of the options you can do are grab a book bag, fill it up, grab a milk jug, fill it up with water, and just do standing bent over rows. After that, we are going to go into our lateral pillar bridge or our side plank. Make sure that elbow is staying right underneath the shoulder and our hips are staying nice and high. And then our final move of this first strength block circuit is going to be our toe touch series. We're using a foam pad. If you don't have one, you can just go ahead and grab a pillow. Make sure to put something in between your knees so you can squeeze with your adductors. We're going to go toes up for 3 and then heels up for 3. The first move of strength block number 2 that we're going to go through is a single leg hip bridge, making sure that we're pulling our rib cage down as we push through our heel, creating that nice even line from knee, hip to shoulder. After that, we are going to go into our standing YTWs. Hinge at your hips, keep your thumbs up as you go through the Ys, keep your palms towards the ground as you go through your Ts, and then go ahead and hit your Ws. And then our final move, Brett's going to go ahead, drop down to 1 knee. We're going to go through our Adductor Rocks. We're working on some of that groin tissue. He's going to go through 10 reps here.